I, 26 female, and my husband, 28 male, have been married for 3 years. We have a 6-month-old. About a month ago, I found out that he cheated on me while I was 3 months pregnant with a woman from work, and then again with the same woman when I was 8 months pregnant, and then cheated on me 3 weeks after I gave birth. I got a message on Instagram from her, and she spilled everything. She had screenshots and voice recordings from him, but I didn't only take her word for it. I also went to my husband and sat down with him, and he admitted to the whole thing. When we first started dating, I told him that cheating was an ultimate deal breaker for me, and I would leave as soon as I found out someone cheated on me. So that's what I did. I packed a bag and I went to stay with my parents. He and his mom have been calling me and saying that he wants to talk and work on things and not throw away 3 years over a mistake. I told both of them that it was not a mistake. It was a choice that he made 3 times, and those are the times that I know about. He cheated on me when I was carrying his child, and then would come home and kiss me. And we would also be intimate. I told them to leave me alone, and that we would only be speaking through a lawyer to get this divorce over with. They keep telling me to try therapy and that this is just a hurdle that most couples go over. Been coming to my parents' house trying to talk to me. My mom finally told them both to stop calling me, or she will call the police for harassment. I know a lot of people work marriages after they find out after they cheated, but I know that I personally would never get over this. It would always be in the back of my head that not only did he cheat on me, but he did it while I was in a very vulnerable state. And one of those times a month before I gave birth to his son, I would feel nothing but insecure being with him. Therapy would not work to fix us, but I am getting therapy for myself, so I can work through this. I just don't think it would be fair to myself or fair to our son to stay in a marriage where I don't trust his father to go to work or walk out the door. I don't want any resentment that our son would feel when he gets older. I can't believe he put our son in danger, even if he didn't care 1 ounce about me. Our son could have been harmed by his actions. My husband says that a broken home is not good for a child, but like I said before, not being able to trust the person I'm with would be even worse. And I feel like I would be teaching my son to just grit his teeth and go forward with things that make him uncomfortable. So we will be co-parenting. I have gotten tested and I don't have anything, thankfully, and our son is healthy and happy. I will be getting tested in 3 months and then again in 6 months just to be safe. I just wanted to come here and vent because my parents are very supportive. But it's just a very hard thing to talk about now, and talking to strangers is better, I guess. I don't want to feel like I failed at something. I don't know if that makes sense, just talking really. I'm really heartbroken over this, and I just need to talk about my feelings. My first therapy session is tomorrow.
I want to start off by saying that I found out that my wife posted to this sub, and she will no longer speak to me, so I am here to try and get her to talk to me. I cheated on my wife when she was pregnant twice, and then I did it again stupidly after she gave birth to our son. I was stressed, and the coworker was there. We got to talking about life and how hard her divorce was. She's been lonely. I was feeling lonely. My wife was bedridden, and I needed someone to talk to because my wife was always asleep. She just wasn't feeling well enough to act like a wife. My wife won't speak to me or text me whenever I try to talk about us. She just completely ignores me unless I talk about our son, and she won't even text me. She communicates with me through her mother. Her mother threatened to call the police if I came by anymore, so I have no way to reach her except through phone or me making my case here and pleading with her to just talk to me. Has anyone been in this situation before, and what can I do to make her forgive me? She told me that she doesn't tolerate cheaters, and I had a lapse of judgment, and I made a mistake, and I want to fix it and work on it. Steph, if you're reading this, I am so sorry and will do whatever to get you back. I love you. I'll buy you whatever. I'll never leave the house again. Just come back home and stop the divorce. I won't sign the papers.
The wife edited her post. I have seen my soon-to-be ex-husband's post. There is nothing he can say or do to try and get me back to blame me because I was bedridden. I have been reading the comments, and they have made me feel better and giggle. And I'm surprised that I can laugh in this time, that I'm hurt. My favorite was, I have the world's smallest violin, and it won't even play a tune. That's how sad this is. It went something like that, and my mom said, whatever made me laugh to thank them. So thank you from me and my mom and my son. When I started laughing, he smiled and tried to mock me. As much as I've tried to shield him from my pain, I know that he's probably felt some of it, so thank you to that person. I am slowly but surely healing from this, and I want to thank all of you for your kind words and saying that you're proud of me. I have actually cried for the people I've been saying that they're proud of me for being strong at this time. My first therapy session went great. I had a breakthrough and let myself cry. I know I need to let myself grieve. I know I said that I felt like I failed in my post yesterday, but all of you had made me see that I did not betray his trust. He betrayed mine, so thank you all. Wife commented on the husband's post. If this is you, Matthew, how dare you come on here to say you'll do whatever to get me back? Why didn't you just stay home with me when I was throwing up almost daily instead of being out cheating on me? You were also almost 30 minutes late to see the birth of our son. Were you also out cheating then? I will never forgive you, so leave me alone. I will be screenshotting this and showing this to the lawyer. This is stalking and harassment. Leave me alone. You made your bed, now lay in it. What more do you want from me? You have broken me, and you come here to blame me because I wasn't acting like a wife. I was growing our son and could barely get out of bed. Sorry, I stopped making you waffles in the morning. This is only further proof that I made the correct decision. You not only cheated on me while I was pregnant, but you were coming home being intimate with me. You could have harmed our son. You also cheated after the birth of our son. Instead of being there with our son, you were ruining our marriage.